Hello and welcome back to my channel. In my previous video we talked about what can we do if we are attacked on the street. And one of the most important ideas there was if you practice a martial art or a contact sport, your chances to defend yourself efficiently increases a lot. That leads to a very important question. How do you choose the right martial art for you? The first thing you need to clarify is whether you want a traditional martial art or a modern combat sport.
If you're attracted to ritual, tradition, Japanese or Chinese culture, discipline, structured forms, and kata, you might feel drawn to styles like karate, aikido, or kung fu. Traditional martial arts often carry a strong philosophical component. They emphasize respect, discipline, self control, and personal development. In my personal opinion, and I underline that is only my perspective, traditional martial arts are extraordinary for children. They develop them harmoniously, both physically and internally. On the other side, we have combat sports like box, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, or Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Here, the focus is on sparring, pressure testing, and realism. If you want to experience what a real confrontation feels like, it is much better to do it in a controlled environment than on the street. The next important question is, are you more attracted to striking or to grappling? If you're the type of person who like punches and kicks, you might look into karate or box or kickboxing. If you prefer throws and clinch work, you might orient yourself toward judo or wrestling. And if you're attracted specifically to ground fighting, then Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is the best option for you. Now, speaking from my own experience, I would start with boxing. Boxing teaches you, above all else, to keep your guard up. That was the main reason I personally started boxing. I wanted to develop an effective guard and build the reflex of fighting with my hands up. Boxing naturally creates that instinct. It teaches you to protect your head, manage distance, react quickly, develop timing, and deliver fast and efficient punches. In my opinion, it is one of the fastest ways to learn how to fight. In just a few months of serious training, you can already develop real fighting reflexes. Of course, boxing has its limitations. It does not teach kicks, it does not teach ground fighting, but as a foundation for guard, distance, and reflexes, it is extremely valuable. On the other hand, we have Japanese Jiu-Jitsu or traditional Jiu-Jitsu. It is probably the most complex martial art I have ever studied. It includes standing techniques, strikes, throws, and projections, joint locks, immobilizations, and extensive ground fighting. I studied a great deal of groundwork with Japanese Jiu Jitsu, positional control, transitions, immobilization, and finishing techniques. You learn how to completely control an opponent. You learn techniques that, if taken to the extreme, can permanently remove someone from a fight, which is exactly why discipline and self control are essential. It also includes traditional weapons training, sword, staff, nunchaku, tonfa. It contains almost every form of combat. That is why it is so complex. But the same complexity can be a disadvantage if you are looking for quick results. There are hundreds, even thousands of techniques. Progress might feel slower compared to something like boxing. Then there is Aikido. Aikido is not the fastest path to fighting efficiency in a few months, but philosophically, it's one of the most beautiful martial arts. It teaches you to use your opponent's force against them. It emphasizes control without brutality. It teaches harmony and balance. I know practitioners with many years of combat sport experience who chose Aikido later in life to find calm and equilibrium. And that says something important. In the end, there is no perfect style. There is only the style that fits you. And no matter what martial art you choose, what truly matters is that you keep the beginner's mindset. I already made a video where I talk about this mindset and how we can learn it even from Goku from Dragon Ball Z. If you haven't seen that video, I warmly recommend it. It might change the way you look at training and personal growth.
Don't look for the style that makes you invincible. Look for the style that helps you grow. Train hard, stay humble, and keep learning. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can write me in the comments and I will answer as soon as possible. See you next time.